Today, I want us to take a very close look at the new Deriv UI. Is it for your advantage or is it going to be a disadvantage? So, on the right hand side, I have the desktop view or the normal view you used to see on Deriv. And on the right hand side, on the left hand side, I have the new mobile UI. So, just split my screen and I can be able to just see the mobile view. So the first thing you're gonna notice on the new UI is your markets are at the top here. So you have over under, you have accumulators, you have vanillas, you have turbo, multipliers, rise and fall, higher, lower, touch, no touch, matches and differs, and even odd. And also you can click here, view all, and you can be able to see everything. And also you can customize, for example, over or under, bring it to the top, even odd, bring it to the top, matches and differs, bring it to the top. If that's what you mainly use, then minimize it there. So if you look at that and you look at what we had on the old version, you could just click the matches and differs and then just select over under. So right now it's on even odd. So let me just select even odd. So what is my opinion about all this? So this is a developer who has just decided, let me create something, because clearly the person who has created this left hand side is just a developer and not a developer come trader. For me, I'm a developer come a trader, so I understand most of the things and what some certain UIs would do for trading and what others would not do. So the first thing that has changed, you see this sticker that is on the left hand side. You can no longer see it, but it's the same one that is here, because you look like now it's a 2, it's a 2 on that, it's a 3, it's a 4, it's at 1. So you can see they are going hand in hand, and the same one that is here 0 is the same one that is on the chart. And you have your ticks duration here, so you could go all the way up to 10, and you have your stake here, so you could set you stake to whatever you want on that. So is this gonna benefit a trader or is it gonna make it worse for them? So if you're on desktop, you'll not see any much change, but if you're on mobile, there's certainly a change. But is there a way we can actually get smarter than Deriv and win even when we cannot see those cursors and those stickers? Yes, there is a way, and I'm going to show you that way at the end of this video, so that you go on milking Deriv and they probably will have nothing to do apart from just accept that you're winning money and let it go. But because I'll also say this, I work for the biggest company in the world, and Deriv is quickly approaching that status also. The amount of data that they have on the traders is what makes it easy for them to update this site every time, because they just monitor what everyone is doing, and whatever seems like an edge, they get rid of that edge. That's why they keep updating. Because, for example, my normal CR number is CR number 5 million and something. Those who are joining right now have a CR number of CR 8 million. So that means if the developer started from 00001, because all those numbers or CR numbers are unique, it means Deriv has 8 million people to look at their data and data sets and determine, is this guy having an edge or what is happening? Why are we losing money through this loophole and whatnot? Because I can guarantee you they have many data analysts, many developers, just as smart as us who are out here trying to get money from them, who are trying to prevent us from getting money from Deriv. But that's that. It's up to you to decide to change with the changing times, because it's not the last time Deriv will make this an update like this. Probably in the next month they'll do another update. Probably they change the desktop view as well. And most people have come online and they are recommending, yo, come use this that party app. But let me break it down for you. When you do deposits and withdrawals, every provider, whether your bank, whether payment agent, whether an e-wallet, all of them charge a percentage. So for example, if you use Money AGG to do your deposits and withdrawals, we charge you 3%. Some applications charge up to 5%, but for us, we just charge 3%. So you can go to profits.moneyagg.com to get our application, or you can go to money.moneyagg.com to use our web app. So with that said, if you go ahead now, instead of trading from Deriv directly, you decide to trade with a third party app, you charged a second time, because every third party app has a markup on your trade types. So it could be a 3%, could be a 4%. I think the highest is 10%. That is why for us, we only give our AI platform to people who have huge accounts, because for them it makes sense. We make a lot of money for them. They make we make some percentage from them. But now you are depositing $1. I charge you 3% to deposit the $1. Before even you trade, the third party app is already taking, let's say, probably 3% or 4%. You've already lost 7% and you've not started trading. You've not started making money. So you see, it's at a disadvantage for you. So for me, I'd recommend just learn to use this platform. If you're a small account, learn to use this platform. Learn to use Deriv itself. There's very little a third party application will give you that Deriv is not giving you. So my recommendation, stick to the Deriv application itself. But if you're willing to keep paying the 3% for the third party application, you can go ahead and do it. Because I know most of you think these guys are doing charity. It's not charity, brother. This is business. And even for you as a trader, trading should be viewed as business and investment. You're here to make money. That is why you have to protect your capital at the highest level possible. So that is one point. We have compared the new UI and the old UI, and I've told you about the third party software applications. The other thing I want to tell you is how could you game Deriv themselves and beat them at their own game. So for example, this is a new UI on mobile. This is Deriv Trader. You could come to Deriv Bot. Since they're not really giving you that application, so I think it logged me out. So I've just logged back in. Let me show you something that most of you are probably never bothered to check before I show you how you're going to beat Deriv with this. So okay, let me just click back. Deriv Trader, this is a new UI. You have a guide here, by the way. I'm not showing you that. If, for example, you're very new to Deriv and you've never used it before, because there are people who this will be the first interface they see. They've never seen their old one. So it gives you what the various markets are. So got it. Let's do this. Let's go to, I'm looking for over under. So if you look at this and you go to this other end, remember this is over under and this is even odd. If you look at these percentages, they are exactly the same. Remember, this is 101s. It's the same. So you could be here on even odd, or you could be here on, let's go to over under, and then use the same percentages on even odd, because they have removed the percentages. For example, let me just show you. So these digits, you see on desktop view, let me just show you again. I know some of you have not yet gotten what I mean, but look, this is 101s, this is 101s. This is even odd on desktop. This is over under on mobile on the right hand side. If you look at one is at 8.1% and it's the least appearing. It's also there. It's 8.1% least appearing. 5 is the most appearing, 11.7. 5 is the most appearing, 11.7. So these volatilities are usually the same. So if you can't access a desktop, but you want to trade even odd, and they don't have the tickers here, just do that. Open over under on either one device or one screen, get the percentages, and then trade even odd on this other end. It's just as simple as that. So long as it's the same volatility, it will be the same. It will show the same percentages. So I hope this helps you out. Let's now look at how you're going to beat Deriv in this next section. And I hope you guys are gonna use these as much as possible, because Deriv is gonna change it at some point. They always do. Any trading platform is there for your money. Nobody is there to give you free money. They are all there to make your money. And always remember, you could even use TradingView. These digits are everywhere. It's just that because you're used to that UI, you find it a bit difficult. So this is 25 index. Just clear that and come to 101s. So just look at it. Look at this digit before last. So 0, 4, 4, 6, 0. Look here. Just look here. Here on this red banner. It's the same digits. That's why some people use TradingView to analyze digit markets, because these are the digits that they're looking at. It's not really anything special or anything that they have some special tool. No, it's just, if you understand these tools and these platforms, everything becomes so easy and so open for you. And I'm gonna keep mentioning, trading is a way for us to make money. Period. So make your money. Check the next section for you to understand how we are going to beat Deriv at this game. This is how we are going to beat Deriv at their own game. So if you come to Deriv Trader, open. So remember, on mobile view, we are not seeing these stickers, but our bot can be able to see these stickers. So some time ago, we created a bot that is able to track the last digit. Just go to Google and search free trading bots for trader KE. Just search that. You're gonna get it. So once you get it, it's the first link here. Just come to the bottom here and look for this bot, last digit bot.xml. So it's an XML file. It was created 2 months ago. Click on the XML and the download button will be here. So download raw file. That will come as an XML to your laptop, and just come back to Deriv, click Deriv bot. So on Deriv bot, here on bot, you could click on bot builder, and then this icon here, import. Click on local, select XML file, and no, downloads should have lit that. So just open. This is a preview of the bot, and just open it. So the first thing I'm gonna tell you, and a secret that I'll tell you for most data-driven companies, they look at your data very much. So I told you Deriva has around 8 million people using their platform. So they're looking at all this data. So if you take the bot just as it is, without changing any block, without adding anything, it becomes similar to another bot that somebody else has just downloaded from this free trading platform, because most of you will just download from there and then load it. So for you, you could add anything just to make it different. For example, I don't want to put a text. I just want a notification. I just want a notification somewhere like this print. Time to milk Deriv. So just put a print or change some variables just to make it different, so that anytime the data is looked at, the data is a bit different from what they are seeing from other people. And with that, now you have a different bot. So let me just explain what this bot does. So you can see on the run once block, we have stake. These are variables. So I set my stake to 200. We have another variable called digit to use. So what I'm saying is, for any time the bot sees digit 8, trade prediction, set the prediction to 8. So it could either set over 8 or under 8. So because I've not done any analysis, I'll go to the least risky market. So I'll say anytime it touches digit 0, trade, I put the prediction to 0. Then I could either have this contract type as both, or I could have over 0. So this is the most critical part. So after one tick, the stake is the initial stake that we had here, and then the prediction is this prediction here. So the purchase conditions, set the current digit to the last digit. So Deriv gives you the last digit details, so you can always find them here. The tick analysis. So here is the last digit. So if you click learn more, you're going to see this block gives you the last digit of the latest ticker value of the selected market. If the latest tick value is 1410.90, this block will return 0. It's useful for digit-based contracts such as even, odd, matches and differs, or higher lower. So that's what I wanted to show you. And then, so we set it to the last digit, and then this is just a text block that shows me the current digit. This is a notification that is silent, and then we have now what it looks at. If the last digit is equals to the digit to use, remember the digit to use is this variable here, and in this case it should be 0. If the last digit is equal to 0, then first of all print for me the last digit. So this is just text here, and then purchase over 0. And then if it's not met, just put criteria not met. So if the digit is not 0, there's nothing else on these other blocks. You could actually remove this start block if you wanted. So and there you'll be able to, yes, it's like you're trading manually, but then the bot is doing the work for you. So for example, this is a volatility 25 index. I don't like using volatility 25 index or indexes that don't have the 1S because I find them too slow. So over, let's see. So remember, I'm not done any analysis. So this will give you time to milk Deriv, and then it will start running. So if you see, until it gets to 0, that's when it runs the contract. So this way is the same as what you were doing, but now it will be just running for you. As long as this condition is not met, it doesn't run. If the condition is met, it will take a trade. You can see as long as it's not met, it doesn't do anything. So you can take this board, and then if you are like waiting for the digit or the ticker, let's go back to Deriv Trader. Open Deriv Trader. If you're waiting for this tick to touch 2 and then go back, if you're waiting for this digit to touch either 0, 1 and trade over 2, just do the same on that board. And voila, you'll have beaten Deriv at their own game. You'll make money, you'll enjoy yourself, and you'll not pay the extra 3%, 4%, 5%, 6%, or whichever percentage a third party app is charging you. So be wise at this, and remember, we are here to make money. So if trading was making the money, if I was making this amount of money that I make from trading on any other business, I would be doing that business more. But trading is making that money for me. So this is a business. Always remember that before you use any application, before you use any platform, do your research. And I hope this helps you to be able to make more money, because our goal is make more money for people, avoid scams, ensure that we educate as much as possible, and then help those we can. Because this world without money, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna have a very difficult life. But with some good money, you're gonna live happily ever after. You and your friends, promote your friends, show your friends how to do this. Create WhatsApp groups that you help each other, share strategies with one another. The market has a lot of money. If Deriv closes today, there will be another platform tomorrow. Deriv has been here for 25 good years. Even if you said I'm not going to trade for 2 months, you still find Deriv there. You still find the same market. Probably you find some changes, but it will still be there. Anyway, I hope this helps you out. And remember, if you don't know how to create bots, please check this playlist at the top here. It's going to help you to create bots. And if you are a total beginner, remember that whole playlist that we did, that 56-minute video, is going to help you to learn from A to Z. And then you can decide, do I still need to pay people for classes, or what do I do? We expose everything, we show everything, and we help you as much as we can. So I want to show you how you can create your own third-party application. So I'm referring to, if you go to, somebody tells you use this link to trade on my app instead of trading directly on Deriv. But kindly note, you get charged when you trade on a third party app instead of trading using Deriv. They don't offer anything special. And sometimes I know you're wondering how are these guys getting the Deriv board, the Deriv trader, or how do we get such? Because I also have such a platform, but I only give it up to people with large accounts. So let me show you. Just go to a new tab. Just search deriv.com GitHub. All this code is given by Deriv for free, but at least you have to have some understanding of programming to be able to deploy these yourself, or you can find a programmer who can just build it up for you. So if you come to this, you'll see this deriv.com. So this is all their repository here. So there are two. There is this Deriv app, and there's another one called bot. This one, some of them have been archived what they had previously. So this is a whole Deriv app. So for example, if you wanted everything on this application, that is including cashier, MT5, everything. It's like you wanted to create your own broker. This is a repository you'd use. This needs a lot of compute, and you still need to understand programming to a big extent. So you can see they give you everything on how to set it up and how to create it. You can deploy on Vassal, you can deploy on GitHub, you can deploy wherever you want. You can go on AWS and get an EC2 instance. You can put it on this like Elastic Beanstalk. There's a lot you can do with that. But the simpler version and the one that you see with most of these guys is this one, Derivbot. So Derivbot will include what is on the bot builder here. You'll have the bot builder, you'll have some bits of Deriv trader, and and I also think you'll have the account bit where you connect. So if you want to create your own application, just come clone these and deploy it. You just need to change your auth token, and also you need to change your app ID, and that is how you'll have your own third party application. You get paid on commission based on how, or the percentage that you put for your application while you're creating it. So it's between, I think, 3% and 10%. So always note, the best way to trade if you have a small account is using the Deriv platform itself. Yes, Deriv are the ones who will control it, but there is nothing third party applications are giving you that is not on this application and that you need to pay for. Most of it is just the generic what Deriv gives you. They've just changed the color, they've changed the logo, they've changed the images, which is unnecessary for you. The only thing that is necessary in this stage and time is you to make money. Trading is an investment. Look at your balance sheet. What is a liability? What is an asset? Anything that takes money out of your pocket while you're trying to trade to make a living is a liability. Get it the fuck out. Anything that is putting money into your pocket is an asset. For example, for guys who use our AI, we make them a bootload of money. That is why they are on the platform. But on the other end, these generic applications will just give you the generic their review, not have any additional value, and then they'll still charge you, brother. You must be nuts, or you too wealthy to realize it. Anyway, I hope you understood where to find this. So it's publicly available on Deriv.com repositories. So you just need to understand how to set it up yourself. Have a good one, and remember, for your deposits and withdrawals, Money AGG is here to assist.